Hey guys, this is Mario from shockingfit.com, and in this video I'm going to show you how I make a very simple smoothie to help me hit my fiber goals. So I'm not doing the smoothie because it has some magical powers. It's going to make my brain work 100 times faster, or some other stuff that you read on the internet that you have to include smoothies in your diet. I simply do it because of the convenience. So it's a very easy way for me and a very delicious way for me to get my nutrients. And specifically the nutrient I am aiming for today is fiber. So I've got my protein, I got my carbs for the day. I just missed out on eating a lot of fruits and veggies because I've been eating out for today, and I haven't been able to really, in a restaurant it's definitely a bit harder to order extra veggies and things. And I was thinking in my head, okay, why not just do a smoothie, right? So what am I gonna make? Keeping it very simple, so we're gonna start off with basic ingredients. So every smoothie should have, if it's a green smoothie, which is my favorite stuff, and you want to add some broccoli. So that's the first ingredient that you want to do. Broccoli goes amazingly well with some spinach. These are two of my main vegetable sources. And we're gonna have some celery. Then on top of that, specifically for fiber, a really good thing is chia seeds. Definitely recommended. And you can even add these chia seeds to that high protein breakfast recipe that I've put up on this channel, where you mix the oats with the eggs and add a lot of spices. So if you add chia seeds, you will actually increase the protein and the fiber amount of that meal, and it's really good. Other stuff that we have is half of a red pepper. So add some taste, add some flavor to that. We have a banana to make it taste decent, and we have, this is about a handful of almonds. You can count each almond if you want to. I'm approximating this at 20 grams, and I'm not even gonna measure that. I do have a weight scale here just in case if I need it. Other stuff, I'm gonna be using rice milk, and I'm gonna be using oat milk as the main kind of liquid for all of this. So yeah, let's get started. So first off, let's get some broccoli in here. So this is about 100 grams of broccoli. So I'm gonna actually put maybe half of this right now just to see how it goes, and possibly add some later. And we're gonna start off with the oat milk. So you want to blend these separately. And if I wanted to increase the protein, I know you guys are probably wondering, hey, how do you increase the protein amount of this? Well, you can just add some whey protein. There's no rule that you can't really add any whey protein. You can add a little bit of spinach to get that started as well here. So there's no rule that you can't add some extra whey protein to this to make it really good. That is the step number one. Step number two is let's add some of these. Yeah, when it starts looking like you don't want to taste it, then it's really good. That's how you know it's really good, when it starts looking horrible. So far, the color is actually pretty decent as far as smoothies go. Some bananas. Okay, and to add the final remaining amount of this broccoli, I'm actually going to test how well it mixes, and I didn't forget my celery as well. So I'm going to test how this mixes. If it doesn't mix well, I can add more liquid. So it's easy to add liquids later on. So with the celery as well, you're getting pure fiber. So the whole goal of this thing is just to get your fiber. And I guess the banana there and these milks from rice and oats are there just to make sure that this doesn't taste as horrible as it can. If you do broccoli type of smoothies, it can taste pretty awful. And awesome, there we go. That's it, let's try it out. See how well it goes. Pretty well. So we have about 2 glasses of this in here, so pretty decent. And you can have this, let's say you can continue working, you don't have to worry about too much. It's quite easy to clean as well. At the end, you just do a little bit of water cleaning on this. If you use an avocado, if you want to use any add extra fat, if you need some fat, I recommend avocado or some olive oil. That would be a pretty good idea. And if you do fat in it, it gets really tough to clean. And these ingredients are actually quite good. So let's give this a try. It actually tastes pretty good, especially when you combine with almond milk, or if you want to do this oat milk, this is a new discovery, or if you do rice milk. Any of these will just add pretty good taste. You can do even low fat, just normal cow milk, works pretty well, adds extra protein as well. If you can find some good goat milk, that would be a good idea, because goat milk has a really decent amount of protein in it as well. I mean, for me, it tastes a little bit better than the cow milk. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. In general, what I was gonna say, the big point of this whole smoothie thing is to actually realize that you can make it very, very simple and effective. So the point is, okay, I'm missing my fiber, I'm missing 20-30 grams of fiber, bam, I can get this instantly. I just need to drink 2 glasses of this, and that's gonna be done in like 5 minutes, right? And this whole thing took me about 3 minutes to make. So it's a very convenient way to get your fiber, which is, I feel like after protein, the second hardest nutrient, like kind of micronutrient to get, because it's kind of a classification under carbs, but it's really, really important for your gut health, for your brain, the way you operate. For example, if you're experiencing those sugar crashes after a big meal, let's say you're experiencing like brain fog after a big meal, that's usually because of lack of protein and fiber. And you can ease up on that. You can make your energy levels a lot more sustainable throughout the day if you get an adequate amount of fiber, which is recommended amount would be about 25 grams to start off with, and then eventually slowly build that up into that range of 30 to 40 grams. The maximum would be about 20% of your carb intake in grams, so definitely keep an eye on that. Don't go over that max. As well, if you're on a kind of a bulking diet, you want to make sure that you don't get too much fiber, because it can hinder your ability to get in those calories, because it's really filling and satiating, so it's not gonna allow you to get in those extra calories that you need to grow. So yeah, that was a little bit of tips for you guys, and I'm gonna get to my smoothie. It was a pleasure to make another video for you. If you enjoyed this video, and if you have a comment for me that you would say, hey, what are you trying, like, have you tried any recipes with smoothies that I should try out as well? If you have a special kind of website or a list of ingredients that you like to put, leave that in the comments below, because I'm curious to always how I can improve this simple recipe. As you can see, I try to keep it practical because of traveling around. I mean, there's not many ingredients you can work with. So if you have any recipes for me, any cool suggestions what to put in a smoothie, definitely leave that in the comments below. What's your favorite one? Do you do smoothies? So that's even a question for you. So leave that in the comments below. And once again, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to click subscribe below to support this channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.